passport. She looks good in that red dress. That's her mom's house next door, Rose Hill Road. And there's Charlotte and her mother in the backyard throwing rocks at the cameraman. Looks like Connie kind of dragging up the rear there. Connie never did like to have her picture made. Still don't, as a matter of fact. There's Charlie, Mr. Reed, checking things over. Those were good years. We lived next door to them for 7 years there in Rose Hill Road before we moved to Smoke Rise, and they moved, I guess, about the same time or right before we did, to Carriage Drive in Forestdale. There's Jean with Mr. Reed. In fact, this was probably made the day we decided to buy that little house next door to them. They're going down to look at it now. Back then, you could trade houses just about like you could cars, and things were a lot simpler back then. I believe we paid about maybe 14,000 for that house in Rose Hill Road. And there, looked like we got some National Guard pictures. I spent about 7-8 years in the National Guard down at Centerville, Alabama. We were bridge engineers. And, didn't make many pictures either, apparently. But now we're back at Dad's house, and that was one of Lassie's puppies there that we kept and raised. And he got crippled up crossing the road there, and eventually got run over. He and Lassie both. Dogs didn't have much of a chance. People coming down that hill so fast. But there's Dad and Van in the backyard. There's our old smokehouse we had back there. I don't know what that is. Can't see. It's too dark. Looks like a kitchen picture somewhere. Not much light. There's Grandmother Berry, Charlotte's grandmother. There's Ray and Joyce, and there's Charlie. That's Cletus's kids. There's Jean and Tiger Tail. I believe was a little underexposed on that film. Joyce is giving Ray a good workout, looks like. His young siblings sometimes will do. There's Miss Charlotte with her hair in rollers. Working on it. Looks good though. She had beautiful hair. All black and long. That's Miss Dawn. She's grown up a little bit from the last time we saw her. And Grandmother Berry. Lovely lady with a lovely attitude. Dawn's busy unwrapping something more than likely. Whether ain't Charlotte. Got us a pocketbook. Now we need something to put it in it. Now we got us a big drum to get in, a big barrel. Toy container. Get busy and Charlotte's going to set her right in there. She'll fit. Yep. I bet you put the lid on there'll be some racket raised. There's Miss Connie. Grandmother Berry again. Same, I believe it's the same Christmas. Charlotte's done got her something smelling good, some lotion. Dawn still can't figure out how to get out of the drum. Maybe she's just gonna get in there and pull the lid on over the top there and hide. I can't hardly read her lips, but looks like she's got a little jack in the box there we're going to play with now. Oops. And up he popped. Another picture of Dawn. Uh-oh. Dress don't quite cover her diaper up yet, but she's coming along. There we are, Connie and Dawn coming down the steps at Miss Reed's house at Rose Hill Road. Grandmother Berry and Miss Reed. Going down to get in that green and white 57 Mercury. That was a fine automobile. Dawn decides she'll pick her a flower and take it along with her. Those tulips. Well, it looks good, but I don't think it'll taste good. Maybe one of these pink ones will be better. Just tear it up, throw it away too. Dawn doing a little scouting in the backyard there, or front yard, I believe. Grandmother Berry and Miss Reed. Somebody hiding behind the newspaper. I never would have guessed it was Dawn. Or Dawn's mother, excuse me. Connie just didn't like to have her picture made. Uh-oh, Dawn's got grandmother's walking stick. That business is fixing to pick up now. Yeah, she wants that walking stick to heck with a pull toy. That would look real good through the window. Maybe not. At least the sweet thing's got hair now. Now we're over at the graveyard at Elmwood Cemetery where Charlie's folks is buried over there, I believe, and probably some of Miss Reed's too. Dogwoods are pretty. So it must be around Easter time. Dawn got her a broom there. She's fixing to clean house now. There's Connie out there. Connie loved to wax cars, still does. She waxes hers twice a week, I believe. Keep 'em shiny and new. Looking good there, Connie. You missed a spot right there on the hood, though. Now we're back down at Mother's. There's George Jr. again. And his mother, Gail. What he said, but he wasn't happy about it. Probably don't like those bright lights in his face getting his picture made, but I'm glad he tolerated it. Oh, Gail and those big old hair rollers. What the ladies went through back then. Mommy, I don't want to look at them bright lights. That hurts. I just look over there and wave at him. How's that? Uh-oh. George and his boy. There's Jane, Charlotte's cousin. Jane Atkins, was her before she married. There I am, sticking my tongue out with that pipe in my hand. A lot slimmer back then. Hair a lot shorter too. There's Miss Dawn again. And Connie. Charlotte with her testing her swimsuit out. They probably thinking about going to the beach. My, what two pretty ladies. Wave bye-bye. Dawn was a happy baby. She was a lot happier when her hair got longer, though. This is an earlier picture. Like I say, the editor didn't get things in very good sequence, but still they're very watchable, at least. For the most part, anyway. Okay, supper time. Miss Connie Jean, quit hiding behind your daughter. A lot of baby pictures, and babies are certainly worthwhile to make pictures of. Yeah, you're a pretty thing. I think we're regressing here in age, but we're gonna have a little nap time. There's look like Jean's holding her up. And there ain't Charlotte. There's something to reach for. Get the car keys. Yeah, and just stick them in my mouth. And then drop them on the floor and then get them back and stick them in my mouth. mm. Good picture of something. Oh, there's Charlotte trying to crawl off and hide. There was a lot of folks camera shy with me back there. That's the house in West End, and just bounce back between West End and Forestdale. Looks like there's a good picture of Gene when he was young, smoking. Looks like we got holiday table set. Looks like Christmas maybe. Yeah, that's the tree. There's a dead giveaway, I would think. There's Miss Reed, Mr. Reed. Quick shot of Gene. A lot of Christmas presents there. Oh, there's a biggie on the table. I believe we're over at Mr. and Ms. Reed's house now. Looks like the house in Forestdale on Carriage Drive almost. not sure about that. Good picture of curtains or something. There's Miss Charlotte working on that big package there. Well, there's baby Dawn. This has got to be her very first Christmas. Miss Ruth, gloves, I hope. And Charlotte was, and there's Miss Connie with a coat with a fur collar and a hat. My. Looks a lot like that coat we saw a while ago. Yep. Charlie with his granddaughter Dawn. There looks like old Luke there. Yeah, that's Luke. Minus the beard and double chin. Got a nice jacket there. I had that jacket a long time. That was a good jacket. You got him something there. Well, looks, there's Dawn again. Must be her second Christmas. Maybe her birthday is what it is. Looked like I saw a cake and a candle. Connie's hair is a little dark back then. But not Dawn, she was always a natural blonde. Still is. I got us a little bunny rabbit there, teddy bear, whatever, and something with wheels on it, and a baby doll. We're good to go. I believe the baby doll made a hit, though. That's kind of got some good close-ups, but wrong angles. Oh, we're gonna cut the birthday cake. It must be, looks like I see one candle, so it must be Dawn's first birthday. Oh, that tastes good, Mommy. Let me have some more of that. I just reach over here and get me a handful. There you go. I want that mess all over my hands. Well, there's Joyce and Grandmother Berry, and some more little fellers there that I didn't get much of. Oh, it looks like the Berry family at Grandmother Berry's. I see a lot of folks there. Ray, and there's Aunt Ruth, and so it must be Grandmother Berry's birthday. There's Kenny's mother, Kenny Berry's mother, and saw Kenny's dad there. There's probably all of her children are there, and a lot of their children. There's Bobby, Jane's husband, Miss Reed and Charlotte. This is Mark's daughter, Julian, and her, I guess, husband, and they're playing and singing. Everybody's gathered over there at Grandmother Berry's for that. There's Larry and Virginia, Sarah and Kenny. That's Tolly and his boys, and or one of them. And there's Mark and some other folks that I don't know. But that's Julian, and that's Mark.